Hey everybody, and welcome to the Final Fantasy Tactics Colosseum AI Tournament League for April. Yes, I know it's May 1st. We are a day behind, but that's fine. That happens sometimes. I'm Sardek, and with me in the booth tonight is Omegasuspekt.
Good evening, gladiators.
And with a team still in the tournament, Omega has a shot at being the champion. Although, whew, look at those teams he has to go through.
Yep, it's a gauntlet. Not super confident, but excited to see how it turns out for sure.
Tell you what, the final stream usually showcases some strong teams, but this month especially, they are just a cut above what we normally see on the finals stage.
I'm super proud to have gotten a team this far that has like every unit almost under 300 health. Like I think I have my archer at 320 or 350 or something like that, but everybody else has below 300 health, and I think that's pretty impressive.
I mean, getting this far in a field that was this powerful is especially impressive. Like,
For sure, a lot of strong teams this month.
Makes me curious to see what it's going to look like as the meta evolves into next month. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, and let's finish up this month. So to start off tonight, we'll have Omegasuspekt 2 versus Crab. Team Error versus Omae wa Moshinderu. Starting up for Omega, we have Warning the Squire with Item Auto Potion Defense Up and Magic Defend Up. Critical the Geomancer with Draw Out, Hamido, Deadshot, and Equip Gun. Delete the Archer with Basic Skill, Counter Throw, Attack Up, and Red Shoes. And Defrag the Ninja with Holy Sword, Weapon Guard, Equip Shield, and Guts. Notably, the support action, or the support slot on this unit doesn't even function, and your team still made it all the way here, even in spite of that fact.
Whoops.
What could that have been, I wonder? Like, Guts, maybe? No, there's already a Guts. Shoot, I don't know.
Could have been a move of some kind.
Yeah, move +1 wouldn't be awful for a Berserk Archer. But anyways, either way, we're going to large 31 to start it off. Oh yeah, Sicken, that would do it.
Sicken's a really good candidate, yeah.
Good call, Fig.
Or I could go with a different pair of shoes, potentially.
You would lose a bit of damage going with a different accessory, but obviously there are good things that accessories will do in spite of it.
We have Omae wa in purple and Team Error in red. We're starting out with a full team haste and overload. And looks like a 3-person pro shell. Full team haste for Team Error.
Squeal, squeal. There we go. Need to up the angle so you can see red better.
Nice. Full taking to the rooftops.
First attack goes to Team Error, but First Blood looks like it's going to Omae.
Damn, that's 2 misses from Team Error onto that Geomancer.
Geo is very evasive. Although the magic evade, not so much. Well-timed warn.
enough to where she decides to go for the guy in the back with a 220 Geomancer there. He's charging something.
If it's a heal, it's too slow. Consecrate takes care of it. One-for-one trade, leaving 3 up for each side. Archer unfortunately unloading into the wall. And the defend really making a difference in that Gravy too.
So 3v3. Full team Horn going out just before the ninja goes. Not enough to save the red ninja though. He goes down to 95 damage.
Archer just having no luck landing shots.
Quick life comes out of the purple priest on the purple geomancer. Geo immediately gets a turn for an ambrosia on herself. Fire re-ups haste overload on herself and the geomancer. Red Squire goes for the Phoenix down on the red geomancer, who immediately gets a turn and gives that a haste.
Not at quite enough range to keep the ninja off him, though, so I think he's just going to go right back down. No, Hamido. Nice. Might get a turn yet.
Another big geomancy coming out of the geomancer there. Squire gets another turn. Ambrosia's the geomancer. Dark Archer goes for the priest again and misses again.
With just the 5% CEV. Oh, wait, Arrow Guard.
No,
Never
Arrow Guard.
mind. Yeah, okay. Okay, everything makes sense now. I'm like, how is this happening?
Geomancer goes down to the Squire Gunner. And all that remains for Team Air is the Squire, I believe.
He does have Phoenix Downs, but that means he's not going to be spamming Warns, and we know what that means.
Gonna need a lot of real lucky Hamidos here. Speaking of.
Gravy 2, though.
Yeah. It's especially deadly on the priest because once she starts charging you cannot kill her. You have to stop her some other way. Geomancer
Defense.
gets another kill.
Defense is a good answer to Gravy 2, though.
Sure.
First of the night, Baron, Omega 2 versus Crab.
And it is game 1. And right now, Crab is in the driver's seat. Only 2 members of Team Air remain. They're putting up a hell of a fight.
That yell's
Squire
probably going to
eight.
end up killing that Squire.
I was gonna say, yeah. Overloads herself while in near critical.
Cantonito
Goes for the
Judgment.
Hits for 85 thanks to the defend Squire.
Oh, that Ambrosia's critical, keeping the Squire alive through the overload. Never mind. Shows what I know.
He's getting a little bit low on mana. I don't know if they have some mana heal on this team. I forget. She goes for the Dispel 2 now.
Near fatal on the Geo.
This one hits for 123 because the Pro Shell was off. Ambrosia, more than enough to heal that up. The Geomancer doesn't join the offensive yet. Still rezzing the Squire.
Second crystal, it is a permanent 4-on-2. Squire picks up the crystal. That means we'll probably survive a shot from the Geo now. I suspect the ninja is out of shurikens.
It only costs 1 item per, right?
Yeah.
Seems like it, it did seem like it would happen that quickly, but maybe it did.
I mean, he threw a lot of them. No Hamido there. Down she goes, and it is just this Squire. Gonna be forced to Phoenix down.
And he's already used some Phoenix Downs and Ambrosias, so he's probably at least half of the way through his items.
Oh, more than half for sure. Consecrate's exactly what you want to have in this situation. And with the overload on the Geo, she should have lethal with the next attack. She's been doing 220 to the Squire, and he's at 180. But she goes for the Geo instead. Oh, still has a shuriken. Nails the Squire.
Squire real low now. There it is. Crab takes game 1 with Omewa.
Overload is really good. A more defensively oriented team can make you regret having it, but against other rocket taggers, it makes things go real fast.
Where's Crab's team starting out with a full team Yell. Mara with a full team Warning. Seemed like that Consecrate did way more damage than it did last round. 2 near criticals already on Team Error.
Well, with the start Faith on the Ninja and the Overload.
Purple Geomancer goes down to a judgment from the Ninja. The Red Geomancer and Red Archer trying to survive. Get a kill on the Ninja as well. And the Holy from the Priest is guarded by the Red Ninja. Looking pretty good start for Team Error here.
Well, the start didn't look that good, but it turned around pretty fast.
He's probably going to bring somebody back with a life. Nope, goes for the kill instead. Chooses violence. And the archer chooses violence as well for no effect.
The priest moving closer to the archer to draw the fire away from the squire. Super effective. But Lightning Bolt beats Faith. It's 2v1. Guts saves the ninja there. Yeah, Priest had Always Faith, which is a lightning weakness, so it did double damage.
Squire gets a double turn on the squire, or on the enemy squire. Heals up the ninja and brings the geomancer back, so
a third Guts.
There should get a chance at some offense here, but nope, the red geomancer decides on mass immune. If the ninja can get another Guts proc here, or if she goes after the geomancer, a Hamido proc.
All those hastes are making their mark known.
But the purple squire gets a Hamido and takes out the archer immediately. I think the ninja might have gotten another Guts proc there.
He did.
Wow.
That was the best Hamido.
Archer's like, why me? Comes another. Nope. That still gets guarded. Purple Squire finds a crystal.
Geo just needs to get a turn to do Geomancy, because that Squire is just going to tear to pieces all these guns and arrows.
The ninja never gets a chance to do anything because Squire keeps on targeting him. Here we go, lightning ball, but it misses. This purple Squire putting up a hell of a fight here.
Uh-oh, Red Squire is out of Phoenix Downs.
There we go. Mary gets some offense on the Squire finally, and a Consecrate. Gets the kill. Omega takes game 2 with Team Error.
Game 3 on map 88.
We love our game 3s around here.
Only sensible for this late in the tournament. The team's going to be pretty closely matched. Both of these teams, I believe, lost in round 1 and have just been making a tear through the losers bracket ever since.
That is exactly right.
Who did Team Error lose to? Crab lost to Kjata.
I looked it up last night, but I can't remember. Notably, Purple Team did not start out with a yell this time.
Let's see. Roll up. Team Error lost to Cafe 2. Or no. Team Error won round 1. Beat Cafe 2. Lost round 2 to... or no.
Again.
No, it rematched in round 1. It won originally and then had to be rerun, and Cafe 2 beat it.
Yep, and then Cafe 2, I think, lost to Coppola immediately.
Gravy 2's being significantly less impactful in this matchup than the rest of the tournament.
Team Error is definitely on the back foot here. Stuck rezzing, healing, and buffing still, while Purple uses this long range to get some offense down.
Between the Arrow Guard Priest and the Gun Mito, what is it, Squire? The attacks really line up poorly for Team Error. I guess there's Gun Mito on both sides.
Yep, but Team Error relies on those range shots more often for sure. The Shuriken, Gunner, and Archer.
It's a holy to finish off the Geo, but Ambrosia gets in the way. Ninja's Faith wears off, so that's going to put a little bit of cooling on Omae's aggression.
Need 198 Shuriken takes out the Red Ninja. Purple Squire is down. Red Geo got a lucky shot through the Hamido there.
Ooh, that's a Gravy 2 coming.
Yeah, that's going to be a dead Archer, at least. What was that move, Squire?
Judgment finishes it up, and it is just the Squire now left to revive.
He just wasted a turn. I don't get that. AI, am I right?
AI.
Only the Squire remains now.
With a life from the Priest, it is all four of Omae still up. Squire does have items still, but not looking good for Team Error. Squire continues to Phoenix down. But Ninja has the Consecrate to force damage through.
Yep, between Consecrate and Geomancy, there's just no way that I can come back from this.
Priest is out of MP and not regaining. But with two different anti-sandbaggers with unevadable hits, there really just isn't a lot to be done. Squire's auto potion, though, keeping him from taking any damage in the long term.
It's the first crystal out of Team Error. Archer.
He appears to be out of items.
Take 18 damage there.
Gravy 2 is back online. $126. No auto potion. Ninja is overloaded now as well.
Geomancy chooses not to do any damage. Geomancer, rather. Maybe she's got overload and she's afraid to go into your critical.
That is likely the case. She does have overload. But it wouldn't be going into near fatal. Because she's at full. She's not able to deal 25% of the squire's hit points, so she's not considering it beneficial for her to spend 25% of her own.
Yeah, fair enough.
But there's the Gravy 2, and you know what that means.
This Squire is so tanky. I mean, I don't want to rob them of their victory screen, but this is pretty clearly over.
Yep. That attack is definitely not in that squire's favor.
And there we go. Crab takes game 3 and takes the match 2-1 with Omewa. GG's, Crab. And good luck moving forward.
Hell of a story for Crab, but now he's going up against Coppola in the losers finals. Knights Templar having made it all the way to the winners finals and falling to Kjata. Knights Templar featuring Weegraf the Spellblade with basic skill, weapon guard, attack up, and move +2. Lawfree the Geomancer with draw out, counter flood, magic attack up, and magic defend up. Fulmar the Paladin with HP restore, defense up, and move HP up. And Barich the Archer with auto potion, concentrate, and sniper, and item. And you just saw, oh my, they're pretty good. Large 71 for these two.
Templar in green and Omewa in red. Full team protect out of red.
Ninja, of course, starting the party. Eats a pretty hefty counter flood.
Big damage out of both teams there. Knights Templar has a full team yell going, haste and overload. Red Geo heals up quite a bit of that counter flood. Green Geomancer takes out the Red Ninja with a Kiku, but also kills himself. But was that a precast? No, that wasn't a precast. That was just a life coming out of the Paladin to bring the Geomancer back.
Yep. Between the Kiku and the overload recoil, Geo just went down. There's that dangerous Gravy 2 coming.
Squire also got a huge Strix Feather on the green Archer, bring him into critical. Green Spellblade re-ups the haste overload.
Paladin gets out of there before the Gravy 2 goes off.
Does a quick cure to hopefully save his teammates. It just gets guarded by the Geomancer, actually. Here comes another big Kiku. 337 getting another kill. Green Geomancer just takes a shot and goes into critical. Green Spellblade moves up for the split punch on the Priest for 210. Pretty good damage. The Priest doesn't take a lot of damage usually. And the Green Paladin re-ups some Pro Shell for his team. Quick Life brings the red Geomancer back. Green Geomancer gets a quick turn though, and Quicksands for the kill. And retreats pretty far. Red Squire should have a shot on the Geomancer though, and she does for 99 and gets the kill. Green Spellblade tries another split punch on the Priest for 210 for the kill as well. Only the Red Squire remains.
Critical hit takes her right out.
That's a huge split punch. Coppola takes game 1 with Knights Templar. And we're on to small 23 for game 2. Be a really big Kiku coming out from the Green Geomancer here, depending on how the speeds line up here. Red goes with a 3-person yell to start. Geomancer lines up for the Kiku, but does get a carve model on 2 units for a lot of damage. Red Priestess goes with a protect on 2. Probably couldn't get the line up on the grabby 2 there. Red Ninja also gets a shine before anybody on Knights Templar goes. It's 1 kill.
So much for that Kiku.
Yep, on to the Geomancer. Oh my gosh, 2 lightning stab blocks from red team there. Paladin gets the life on the Geomancer, but I think their turn was already missed. Wow, another big miss.
RNGesus definitely smiling on Omae this round.
Geomancer gets a kill and a near fatal. Grabby 2 gets a kill on the Geomancer as well.
But fails to hit the Paladin.
Paladin goes near fatal, but gets the HP restore.
That's a huge HP restore, too.
Definitely enough to keep them in the game. I need a lot of things to go their way, though, to pull back. And yes. Archer tries a time strike to kick things off, but the Geomancer walks up and blocks it.
I love that the AI is smart enough to body block shots like that.
It's amazing.
Because that would have killed the Squire. Down goes the Archer, and it is just that Paladin left. He should have redemption, but that is an uphill battle for sure. Especially against a team of this caliber.
But Green Paladin gets a kill with an 88 damage Consecrate.
Yeah, the Faith Priest wasn't going to be taking a whole lot of damage from that. Goodbye, Paladin. Game 3. On medium 17. Crab just really showing his stuff this month.
Yeah, super impressive team there.
Goodbye,
Fully loaded
Geo.
shuriken. 351 damage.
We haven't really seen those huge shurikens in several months, but boy, Crab is using them to great effect.
And I think that ninja only has like 11 speed as well, but still shurikens being very valuable.
Yeah, gone are the days when ninjas had 15 speed for their shurikens, but the WP on the shuriken is way up as well.
Yep. There's the first unit down to the game here. Omegasuspekt taking first blood. Keeping the foot on the gas here.
Ninja comes up with a Consecrate to follow behind the Geomancy. Gets a kill as well. After going down game one, Omai is in the lead. Are they going to be able to come back and take the match 2-1?
Paladin does get a kill on the red Geomancer. Gravity 2, not enough to get the kill on the Archer, but the Squire falls up for the kill. Only the Paladin remains again.
Although it is Paladin versus 3 and not 4 this time, that Spellblade was a big part of the damage of the team. So nothing is for sure yet. Speaking of, welcome back, Geomancer.
Paladin has missed his last 2 attacks as well. Unlucky.
No matter who wins this match here, it'll be a rematch versus Kjata. Both of their losses to that exact team.
Funny how that works out, huh?
Setting up fort around the dead units. That's about to be 3 crystals. Pretty much all of Crab's team has very high faith, so those Paladin abilities are doing very little damage.
It's interesting how the Paladin skill set just existing makes High Faith really useful.
And there it is. Crab takes down Coppola 2-1. What a match again. Crab has just been such good matches all month. But now, for the rematch, Kjata 1 versus Crab. I find it kinda bussin', I find it kinda cap, that the dreams in which I'm dying are the ones that kinda slap. Versus Omae wa mo Shindeiru. Grand Finals. For Kjata, we have Fungeon the Summoner with Steel, Hamido, Concentrate, and Equip Gun. R. Offie the Chemist with Sword Magic, Catch, Equip Shield, and Move +2. Hayden the Ninja with Steel, Weapon Guard, 2 Swords, and Move +3. And Avery Schmavery the Sage with Black Magic, Arrow Guard, Short Charge, and Move +1. And you've just seen Crab twice, so you know what he's about. Going to large, 74 to start. Will Crab get his revenge in this rematch, or will Kjata show us why he's the winner's champion?
Regardless of who wins, congratulations to both these teams for making it this far. Very, very impressive.
They've both gone through some very strong opponents to find themselves here. So, absolutely.
Got his team starting out with that full team in view from the Chemist.
That Chemist definitely one of the breakthrough units of this month.
Another huge range throw for the lightning ball, taking out the priest immediately. And just like a mirror match, the red ninja does the same thing to the Chemist. The Chemist does have re-raise.
Chemist had start haste from the shield, and that is a lightning weak piece. Ouch.
That's the red ninja down to a comet. Red Geomancer blocks a shot from the summoner, though. Purple ninja moves up for a double moss fungus, hits the sundown on the first hit, getting the kill with the second. Didn't see a 36. What was that?
Comet on the ninja.
Oh.
It was a faith on faith spell. Chemist just goes down again. So much for the catch, huh?
And even without faith, or lightning weakness.
Well, he has a fire weakness too, so.
Oh, interesting.
Haste is fire and lightning. Either way, Kjata takes game one. Crab's back is up against the wall for the third time tonight. But that hasn't stopped Crab the last two times. Let's see if Kjata can take it away, or if Crab will once again force a game three. You say that, Baron, but actually, no, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably faith on faith and good compatibility of some kind, because it's just a perfect storm of circumstance, I
Well,
think.
who was it? It was the ninja, right?
Yeah, Sage against the ninja.
Taurus, so Virgo, Capricorn. Yep. That was a good compatibility, faith on faith.
Deadly Poison gets blocked from the Summoner Gunner. Purple Ninja moves up for just a double hit on the Red Ninja, gets the kill. And Purple Sage probably looking for a Comet on the Squire there. It was an explosion and doesn't get the kill with it.
Thanks to the shell.
Yep, good point. And the Squire gets the Hamido against the Summoner Gunner as well.
Yeah, lower faith, having shell at the time it lands, killing the sage before it gets its spell off, defend, start innocent. Like, the fact that it was good compatibility. Wow, double kill.
Triple kill, technically.
Crab did put up his best attempt, but Kjata closes it out 2-0. Congratulations to our grand champion, Kjata won. But of course,
Well
as you
done.
all know, it's champion time.
That was a 2-0 victory, right?
It was. We have Chanter, the Chanter with Chant, White Magic, Auto Potion, Defense Up, and Magic Defend Up. Duskblade with Dark Arts, Basic Skill, Damage Split, 2 hands, and Move +3. Wildling with Ravage, Basic Skill, Counterflood, Magic Attack Up, and Move +2. And Warlock with Invocation, Sword Magic, MP Switch, half of MP, and Move +1. Going to large 29.
I don't think Kjata got back-to-back champion, right?
Nope, Fig was champion last month. I know because this is Fig's team.
Yep. Cool sprites here. What is that? Whatever it is, it gets guarded.
What that is danger.
Again, what is that? Here's a blood ritual. Again, guarded. All these cool things are not landing. 416 deadly poison as well out of the summoner gunner. The purple ninja moves up for the kill on the wildling. Hymn of Salvation. Just heals herself a little bit. It gets the kill on the Duskblade and hits the Warlock quite a bit. Warlock tries a Siphon Essence, heals for health and mana off of the Sage there. And triggers the MP switch again. But the ninja moves up for a double Moss Fungus here, misses the second one. Warlock's still standing. Of Salvation, once again, only heals herself? Question mark? Flame Lance gets the kill on, I believe that was an Enchanter? Or just Chanter?
Just Chanter.
Cup, this is not a, yeah, this is a champion match, so it's like a, made specifically for this.
There is no MP switch overflow, but MP switch is locked to females and move MP up is locked to males, so you cannot have both. They're on Dancer and Bard respectively.
Double Moss Fungus on the Wildling. This is the first hit. Another MP switch trigger for the Warlock there. The Wildling goes down to an explosion. Warlock moves up for a Siphon Essence to try to get his MP back. Is successful. Life from the Chanter brings the Wildling back just in time for her turn. And she gives the Warlock even more MP. Duskblade moves up for just a regular attack on the Sage. and the chemist re-imbues his summoner gunner. And she gets the kill on the wildling. Looks like the sage is trying to attack the warlock here. Warlock triggers his MP switch once again, so he gets hit by this blizzard. Dustblade does too, both for big damage. Here comes another Siphon Essence out of the warlock though, with a kill and re-upping his MP. Goes with another double attack on the Dustblade and gets the kill. Chanter brings back the Wildling. Wildling gets a wish to bring back the Dustblade. Then she goes down to the Summoner Gunner. Sage is back, goes for some kind of attack on the Warlock there. Dustblade does a yell and moves away.
Uh-oh.
Comet gets a kill on the Chanter, but triggers the MP switch on the Warlock. Double Moss Fungus on the Warlock. For the kill? Nope, second one misses. This Warlock is very tanky.
The MP switch, unfortunately, is preventing him from using the coolest parts of his kit.
Yeah. Got his team just too oppressive for us to see the cool new things.
Well, we may be seeing some more of them later regardless. This Warlock idea is saying something to me. I will describe the team, or the Warlock job, in a bit.
That was just a 2-0 win for Kjata, I believe, right?
It was. But why don't I give him all three maps?
No, I get it. Sure. Let's see it. Here we go. Corrupt Mind.
It has
hit again.
It's like Bad Breath. It has 5 different effects on it, but it has Magic Evade before the application. I mean, not strictly speaking, Baron, no. These are just things that Fig sent to me saying, I want to see these things this month. And that's what the champion's prerogative is if I can code it within 24 hours, you can ask for it.
Okay, so there we see the Hymn of Salvation hit somebody else. It heals them and gives them re-raise. That's pretty cool. Is it just a random person that it goes off on the team?
It's a 2 AoE around where they are when they started using it.
Okay.
So there's a spot on the ground where teammates get heal plus 50% re-raise or regen.
And because Chanter is going to sing and end their turn, right? So it basically just happens around them, right?
It happens around where they started the turn, not where they ended the turn. So it's where they activate the song, not where they're standing.
Yeah, but doesn't the activation make them stand still?
No.
Okay. Hey, death blow out of the dust blade. I don't know what that is, but it got a big kill.
It's a reskinned timed strike, except during testing, he started charging it, walked away, and then killed a guy 5 spaces away, and I was like, oh, that's neat.
Oh, okay.
But regardless, Kjata is your champion for April. As a quick look into what Warlock had, it had a Corrupt Mind, Magic Evade, add Charm, Confusion, Discord, Fatigue, and or Slow like Bad Breath. Siphon Essence drains 180 hit points and 50 magic points, ignores all modifiers. Steel Weave, cancel all positive status, add each removed buff to self. So he steals your buffs. And Trap Soul, add Crystal, fails if target has greater than 0 MP.
That's very cool. Last
Um,
one is very, very neat.
Duskblade had Malaise, which is 16 MP AoE to around self, adds each negative status you currently have to all enemies, removes those statuses from self. So
Yep,
if
that's awesome.
Duskblade is a kind of a plague seed.
Yeah, yeah. It's like imbue, but gives everybody else the bad thing.
Yep. So, anyways, some neat ideas out of Fig that Kajata was just too strong for. Although maybe just higher hit point totals in the future will let us see them operate a little longer. But
Yeah, those are.
nonetheless,
Yeah, I just want to say those are really, really cool ideas, Fig. Thanks for submitting them. It's cool to see.
yeah, like I've got some ideas based on what the Warlock class was doing, and we're about to have a hole in the magic tree anyways, because we're adding a member to the physical tree and only replacing the loss from the magic tree, which means we do need an additional piece of the magic tree. So Warlock is probably going to be somewhere in the vicinity of where I start with that. We'll see how that goes. It's something I'll be brainstorming over the next 2 months because, as you know, this format will be carrying forward. I've got a couple things I may do small changes on. I'm not sure. You'll know within a couple of days. So be looking for that Colosseum ping with the new format datasheet. But until then, it's been a great month. And thank you all so much for submitting teams, coming out and watching, and just being a part of this. It's great as always. And special thanks, of course, to the commentators tonight, Omegasuspekt, previous nights, Fig and Soul, and anybody else who's helped me out. Just, you are the guys who keep this happening. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you, Sardek, for hosting, for doing all the coding and setting up these awesome formats for us. Ton of fun. Thanks to everybody for participating. Yeah, GG's everybody.
GG's. Looking forward to next month, and I'll see you all then. Night.